Hey guys, it's Rail the Appreciator here. Welcome back to another song appreciation video. Today's song appreciation will be on Frank Ocean and Andre 3000's track Pink Matter. Frank Ocean's track Pink Matter, featuring Andre 3000 from his 2012 album Channel Orange, is a deeply introspective and poetic song that explores themes of love, existentialism, pleasure, and loss. The song's lyrics are layered with metaphors and philosophical reflections, blending sensuality with deep thought. The addition of Andre 3000's verse provides a contrast between yearning and regret, giving the song an emotional complexity. If we look at the meaning behind the title of the song, Pink Matter, which likely refers to the brain in terms of grey matter, and the body, which is soft pink matter, it symbolizes both the intellectual and emotional or physical aspects of human experience. The song explores the tension between these elements: rationality versus passion, mind versus body, and meaning versus desire. If we look at the intro of the song with the lyrics, "And the peaches and the mangoes that you could sell for me," this line evokes sensual imagery. Peaches and mangoes are often associated with sweetness, indulgence, and physical pleasure. These fruits could metaphorically represent love, passion, or the physical form of a woman. The use of self suggests a transactional nature to pleasure or desire. In the first verse, Frank Ocean starts with the lyrics, "What do you think my brain is made for? Is it just a container for the mind?" Frank questions the purpose of the brain. Is it just a biological organ, or is there something deeper, like a soul or consciousness? This philosophical question sets the tone for the song's existential exploration. "This great grey matter," Sensei replied, "what is your woman? Is she just a container for the child? That soft pink matter." Frank refers to the brain as great grey matter, which aligns with the scientific understanding of the brain as a thinking organ, but he contrasts this with a response from a sensei, a master or teacher figure, who questions whether a woman is merely a vessel for childbirth. The phrase soft pink matter is a clear reference to female anatomy, suggesting a more intimate and sensual perspective. It critiques the objectification of women and raises the question whether a person should be defined by their biological functions alone. As the chorus begins with the lyrics, "Cotton candy, Majin Buu, close my eyes and fall into you. My God, she's giving me pleasure." This chorus is filled with colorful, whimsical imagery, as cotton candy suggests sweetness, softness, and impermanence as it melts away quickly. Majin Buu refers to a character from Dragon Ball Z, a pink, soft, yet powerful being that can change forms, perhaps symbolizing a lover who is both gentle and transformative. The phrase, "close my eyes and fall into you," conveys surrendering to pleasure and love, while "my God, she's giving me pleasure" suggests an almost religious or transcendental experience of intimacy. In the second verse, Frank begins with the lyrics, "What if the sky and the stars are for show and the aliens are watching live from this purple matter?" He delves deeper into existential thought. He wonders if the universe is merely an illusion or entertainment watched by extraterrestrial beings. The phrase purple matter could be a reference to the unknown, a fusion of grey matter of the brain and pink matter of the body. Or it could hint at an altered state of consciousness, possibly through substances. Sensei went quiet, then violent, and we sparred till we both grew tired. Nothing mattered. Here he recalls a philosophical discussion turning into a conflict. The sensei, which could possibly be a metaphor for his own inner thoughts, initially remained silent before becoming aggressive. This could symbolize an internal battle between logic and passion, but ultimately they fight until exhaustion, reinforcing the idea that nothing mattered, suggesting nihilism or the surrender to his own emotion. The chorus then repeats itself by the mention of cotton candy, Majin Buu, but it also adds, "Dim the lights and fall into you, my God, giving me pleasure, 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 pleasure over matter." This repetition emphasizes the song's central theme, the escape into pleasure as a temporary refuge from existential doubt. Pleasure over matter could be interpreted by choosing indulgence and emotion over intellectual analysis. Andre 3000 on the third verse introduces a shift from existential musing to personal loss and regret, with the lyrics, "Since you've been gone, I've been having withdrawals. You were such a habit to call. I ain't myself at all. Had to tell myself nah. She better with a fella with some regular job." The beginning of the third verse describes the pain of separation and longing for an ex-lover. He compares missing her to experiencing withdrawals, likening their relationship to an addiction. The line, "She better with some fella with a regular job," suggests a feelings of inadequacy. Perhaps he believes his lifestyle doesn't provide her any stability. "I didn't want to get her involved. By dinner Mr. Benjamin will sit in an oar, hopped into my car, drove far, Far's too close, and I remember my memory's too sharp. Butter knife, what a life, anyway. Here André reflects on avoiding commitment, but the mention of the lyrics didn't want to get her involved, possibly due to his own issues. He then describes by escaping via a long drive, but even long distance isn't enough to remove his emotional pain. His memory's no sharp, butter knife could mean that his thoughts are hazy, dull, or painful. I'm building y'all a clock, stop. What am I, Hemingway? These cryptic lines suggest that he's constructing something abstract, perhaps metaphorically trying to capture time. Mentioning Ernest Hemingway, known for his concise and emotionally powerful writing, suggests he's struggling to articulate his own feelings. She had the kind of body that would probably intimidate any of them that were unsouthern. Not me, cousin. If models were made for modelin', thick girls made for cuddlin'. André praises his ex-lover's physique, noting that she might intimidate those unfamiliar with Southern culture, which often embraces curvier figures. His comparison between models and thick girls is playful, reinforcing his own attraction. Switch worlds and we can huddle then. Who needs another friend? I need to hold your hand. You'd need no other man. We'd flee to other lands. These lines reveal a longing to reconnect and escape reality with her, showing his regret and desire to rekindle their love. We have Frank again, but on the bridge this time, with the lyrics, "Grey matter. Blue used to be my favorite color. Now I ain't got no choice. Blue matter." Here he ties back to grey matter, the brain, and introduces blue matter, which may symbolize sadness or depression. The shift from enjoying blue to being forced into it suggests involuntary sorrow or heartbreak. Now back to André 3000 on the outro. You're good at being bad. You're bad at being good. For heaven's sake, go to hell. Nah, knock on wood. This contradicting phrase captures the duality of love and pain. This playfulness, knock on wood, suggests he doesn't truly wish harm upon his ex, but he is somewhat frustrated. Well, frankly, when that ocean is so mother effin' good, make her swab the mother effin' wood, make her walk the mother effin' plank, make her rob a mother effin' bank, with no mask on and a rusty revolver. This outro is a burst of chaotic imagery, combining pirate references with swab the wood and walk the plank, with reckless behavior with rob a bank. It could reflect how deeply love and desire can push people to extreme emotions or even irrational actions. Pink Matter is a masterfully poetic meditation on pleasure, love, and existential doubt and loss. Frank Ocean's verses are deeply introspective, questioning the meaning of life and relationships, while André 3000's verse adds a personal and raw emotional layer. The song beautifully blends sensuality, philosophy, and regret, making it a standout track in Frank Ocean's entire discography. Thanks for watching this song appreciation on Pink Matter by Frank Ocean and André 3000. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and comment down below other artists, genres, albums, songs for me to listen to and appreciate and make videos about. Thanks for watching. See ya.